I'm heading out to what we call the car dump, and it's basically a junkyard with not too many vehicles though. But I want to go out to the car dump and I want to scout out a decent car hood that I can pull behind a snow machine. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to get it today or not. I'm just gonna kind of go out and get a feel for the situation, see how everything looks, find a decent one. And I do have my tool bag with me. I don't know if I have all the right tools to do it, but I will certainly give it a try. And I want to see if I can attach car seats onto the car hood. And I want to see if I could do that, see if it's possible. I mean, I know it's possible, but I want to see if I have the right equipment and the right know-how to do it safely, I guess. But so that's what I'm heading out to do right now. I'm gonna go out and see if I can find a good one, a good car hood, and maybe some seats. See if I can pull them out today. If not, I'll come back out here at some other point with more tools. Okay, so I left the truck behind and I'm walking there the rest of the way. Now, I'm sure I could have gotten back here no problem in the truck, but it's not my truck, so I didn't want to try anything. So I'm walking, got my tool bag, so we'll see what I can find. And once again, I don't have any type of firearm with me, so if any critters decide to come at me, I'll have to either whack them with a wrench or try to jab them with a screwdriver. So great. I love being prepared. This is our car dump. It is literally, it's just a scrapyard basically. So, but yeah, I mean, we got different sorts of vehicles. The majority of them are cars actually, so it's not really different sorts of vehicles. But anyway, so basically what I want to do is I want to take the hood of a car, remove it from the vehicle that it's currently attached to, and then bring it back to the truck somehow. That's the plan. So I want to take a car hood, attach seats like that to said car hood, and be able to drag it behind a snow machine or snowmobile, depending on where you're from or how you like to say things. The car hood doesn't want to stay up on its own, so I see a stick over here. I'm gonna grab that to prop it up. Also, I can hear my sister and nephew coming on the snow machine. This car here is full of old chainsaws. This is the stick I was looking at. Okay, so I had to go for a different car hood because this one wasn't really working out. I couldn't reach the bolts holding on the hood, whereas these ones are pretty easily accessible. So also my sister and nephew finally caught up with me. There's my sister, and then there's my nephew right there. She's breaking off the windshield of this car. It's okay, these cars are abandoned, it's not vandalism. We got the car hood off successfully. So I think for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to see if I can pull this seat out. See how it goes.
I just broke a nail.
Okay, well, well, it was a half successful mission. We successfully got the car hood out. I didn't have the necessary tools to pull any of the car seats that I wanted, but that's okay. I mean, it was still a half success, and we still had some fun, so I'd say that's a win. And I also did get a window scraper. You can't see in the back, but they're having some issues trying to get out of here. I asked them to pull the car hood back to the truck so I can put it in the bed, but looks like they're having some trouble. They're still over there trying to get the hood over here.
Wait. I'm gonna just put one hand on that and one hand on this bed.
We are back at my mom's house now. I pulled out that like padding insulation bit out of here, and then I think from here, I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I want to see if I can maybe find some plywood or some wooden slats and lay them across, and just maybe attach them with self-tapping screws or something like that. Okay, I made the last minute decision that putting the wood slats in there is a stupid idea. So I took them out. I'm just gonna do wooden handles now. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I realized sitting here editing that I didn't explain why I wanted to put wood on the car hood in the first place. That rhymed. The reason I wanted to put wood on the car hood in the first place was that so whenever someone is riding in the sled, they wouldn't be like kneeling down and sitting on those little support bars that are built in there. And the best thing that I could have done would have been to lay a piece of plywood, or maybe even like a sheet of plastic if I had it, but to make a nice flat surface rather than having someone sit or kneel down on those beams that are in there, those bars, and it's not super comfortable. In the future, I do plan on attaching a seat to that hood, or maybe a different hood if it doesn't work out. So keep your eyes peeled for that one. Okay, I'll let you get back to it.
Hi.
They're using the new car hood sled. A few days later from the last clip you just saw, like I said earlier, it was just a half success. I didn't get to put a seat on it. Miranda and Gregory, my sister and nephew, are gonna go try it out. They've already tried it several times, but I since moved the ropes to the corners of the sled. It used to be in the middle, but I have the GoPro on there to film Miranda wiping out all the time.
What?
I said I have the GoPro on there to catch you wiping out.
I'm going like that?
Oh, this is my nephew Gregory. Okay, time to send up the drone. So I crashed my drone, so that was great. Oh, in case you were wondering, it's 4:30 right now, and it's getting pretty dark out here already. You can't tell because my ISO is boosted. This is about equivalent to what I'm seeing right now. Like it's not very bright out here at all right now. So a friend of mine actually recently suggested that I explain to you guys the times whenever I'm doing sunrises and sunsets. Like around December 1st, like in that week, I think we were averaging around maybe like 5 to 6 hours of daylight total. And that's not very much, and it's even worse at some points. Like later in December, it's even worse. So we have very limited daylight that we can work with in the winter, and what that means for a lot of people here is like depression and anxiety, because we have such little daylight. You're not seeing the sun very often, and a lot of times people will just get in this slump and this depression because it's just so dark all the time. There's no light. Any light that you're seeing is artificial, unless you're up in like the late afternoon to early, like the late morning to early afternoon, and it's just not the greatest. But that's Alaska for you. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was several days in the making because of the wind. The wind really put a damper on things, and I didn't want to be outside and riding against the wind on the back of that sled there. And plus I wouldn't be able to fly my drone because it was too windy and my drone is very small. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again in the next one.